Alright, so let's see what we got. We got a little dam system here set up. We've got bad water diversion over here set up. Bad water diversion over here set up. We need to make our way over here to these trees. This section of water. And get something going there. So, let's see what we can do. We've got one beaver without a job, but it seems like all the jobs... Why are you guys paused? Oh, because we were pumping up here. That's right. You just need to be flat paused. So I think we're good. Yeah, we need to eventually move our water over to here. Not sure... Alright, so... I guess we're in a good spot. Alright, well, we'll let the beavers play. Go back to 16-hour days. And... Did we get all the stuff? Yeah, we got... Oh, no, we haven't gotten everything. That's... Still got a log that needs to be grabbed. Looks like you're going to grab it. Alright, so... What do we need to focus on? I guess water, really. We got plenty of gears and planks. Alright, so... Well, let's see. Storage. We got plenty of metal blocks, so... Yeah, let's unlock it. For us to do that, we gotta make sure these are no longer growing. So... Stop there growing. Pause you. I also want to get into treated planks. So... I think what we need to do is... Come across here. Come here. Have we marked... No, we have not marked this. Cut the world. Alright. So we got all that moving along. Trees. Yeah, what a... Hey, Ned. Yeah, I'm sorry about your, stream streak. Alright. So we're all good there. I guess we need to speed it up. Thanks. One beaver without a job. Let's bring this over here. And we can bring that along. Let's see. What else can we do? I think we sort of gotta let the beavers do their thing. Well, I can unpause you. Got 9 open jobs. You know what? Let's get some more housing in. Alright, so did we eventually get the log over here? Yes, we did. Thank you. This is all good. This is all fine. Alright, so those have grown out. So we can actually put this here now. Duplicate. Oh, duplicate the pause state. That's good. We got a bad tide approaching. Alright. Lucky for us, we've got the system already set up. Alright. How we doing here? We got the mill blocks in. Gears are halfway. Planks are... ish close. You know what? I'm actually going to delete these. I know, people will be like, why are you deleting this? I've got an idea. So, first we'll get that gathered. Come on. There we go. Gathered. Alright. Now, we're not demolishing the dam. We're keeping that, but I need to demolish the path on top. Now... levees. Alright, now we have a pathway down here. And an easy connect point here. And we will get that set up here. And now what we can do... is set up along here. And let's see, well-being. Where is it? Where is it? Lido, there you are. We can have a Lido here. And 2 showers here. There we go. Alright. How we doing here? Got the planks, got the blocks, we just need the gears. Which we might want to make another one of these gears. One day to the bad tide. Alright, beavers are chopping away here. That's good. Did I queue up anything else? Yes, the houses, which they're currently working on. Alright. Well, I see some trees that can be planted. Alright. We're good there. Just need to check. Yeah, you... Oh. You're not both at the same level. There we go. Now you are. We need to... Yes, I know I need to automate this, but... Close you. Open you. Close you. Open you. Alright. I'll take care of the bad tides. Alright, so we got the housing in. Yeah, you're fine. So, 14-day bad tide. We're going to have about 50 beavers, so let's say 100 beavers. So 1,000 water for 10 days, and we're going to still be pumping. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right. Why did we never put a lantern over here? In fact, that can be demolished. Nothing doing range. Oh, I did not cut. I did not mark your cutting. Cut the world. Cut the world. Cut the world. Alright, you should be good now. We got some injured beavers, but we've got medical tents, so that's fine. Alright. Get that moving along. Can you guys reach that? Yes, you can. Alright. How are we looking here? Just need the gears. Alright, we can get this going. The Lido is almost done. Yeah, you're just waiting on gears. And you should be doing your thing. Alright. So you guys are almost done. Nothing doing range. They probably just finished. So pause you. Pause you. Yeah, builder's hut's going to be needed. So district management, builder's hut. Let's get it there. In fact, let's get 2 of them. Alright, you guys are out of water. So we can pause you, pause you, pause you, and pause you. You can go back up to full. We can unpause you, unpause you, unpause you, and unpause you. And then we can turn this back on. Alright, 1,000 water, less than 10 days. We are good to survive. Alright. So that's all being built. I think the holdup is planks. Yeah, you're just waiting for a plank. You're waiting for 2 planks. Oh, I see something. There we go. Alright. We're switched over to oaks. Everything seems to be moving smoothly. How's this going? 19 more. You need planks. Okay, so we definitely need planks coming in. Do we need metal? Well, you're about to build up your internal inventory, so... Ah. Okay, we can just turn it off. We're out of scrap. Alright, this is all built. Alright, you guys can no longer pump, so we're ending that. Alright. So 2 beavers without a job. Well, guess what? 4 beavers without a job. There we go. Alright. So we got 50 beavers. And our food reserves could be better. Alright, so... You're good there, you're good there. Yeah, we're going through potatoes. So we need more potatoes being grown. So 3 and 3. And then 3 space 3. We'll have a little overlap there. We need to get paper going. Paper mill. Yes, that's fine putting it there. Beaver complaining about nothing during range. Okay, you're good. We'll get rid of you. We'll move this down here. Grab that. Hey, Kender, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. How the hamburger buns go? Let's see, crops. 1, 2, 3. Space here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cooked them slightly too long. Oh. No, slightly too long as in they're still good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Alright, we got a beaver without a job. Oh, you guys are complaining about lack of... Okay, hold on. So we need someone to get over here. And someone to get over here. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine for kids, not for a prego. Ah. Well, you never know. Alright, we're good there. So the noodle would eat it type situation. Got it. I'm not a good metric for is it good food or not. I'm just a metric for is it edible. Alright, so 4.4 days. Yeah, we should be good on the water. You guys are good on all that. That's being built. Put you guys to 0. Oh, didn't mean to build that. Alright, 5 beavers without a job. Now that we got that going, we can get this going. Yes, 400 science. Can't get that built yet. Can get that, though. Nothing. Complain about nothing doing range. Alright. Pause you. No. How about just mass delete? There we go. Alright, and you guys are complaining about stuff to do. So I will delete you. No good selected. Oh, we forgot to tell it water. Alright. Alright. Empty out the water. Nothing doing range. Alright. There we go. Got that taken care of. You have no goods, so we can just delete you. That's all been deleted. I'm not deleted, emptied. So now we can delete it. Alright. Hauling post is filled. Duplicate that. Alright. Oh, you guys are working on that. We're good up here, so I can delete you. Uh, 1.2 days. Yeah, we have enough water. Waiting for you guys to get finished. You know what? Demolish that, because that's not getting picked at any point. Alright, duplicate. That's fine. Okay, that's all finished up. Is it marked for cutting? Yes, it is. There we go. Alright, so we're going to start with the little one. Come on. Turn to clean water. Oh, that just reminded me. Unpause, 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 unpause. Oop, too far. Okay, that looks like clean water. Alright, now let's go over here. This looks like clean water. And that's trying to flood things. Alright, we're good. No, we're not good. Make up your mind. Are we flooded or are we not? Alright. This we can raise to 0.8 now. Keeps the bad water out. This we can lower to... Gosh dang it, stop flooding! Alright, nothing doing range. But you still got resources, so we're going to just pause you. Get you connected to here. We got a drought approaching. You're out of stock, so we can get rid of you. You know what? We got plenty of beavers. Pause you. Alright, we can unpause you. Get you worked on. Buildings unstaffed. That's fine. Alright, we got beehives coming in. Let's see. You just take logs into paper, so... It'll be log storage, into paper storage, paper, logs. Alright, so that's all cleared. That's all cleared. Alright. Alright, you're almost finished. We'll need to get these up and running again. Alright. So all that's fine. You're complaining about lack of job. You're complaining about lack of job. Alright. Get more going along here. Cutting. Drought has started. You're complaining about lack of job. You're complaining about lack of job. Pathway. There we go. Alright, so more of the beehives are coming in. This is just short a couple metal blocks. Oh, we need to turn this back on. How are we doing here? We're doing fine. So we can pause that for the time being. Can we demolish these? Yes, we can. Alright. Doing good on the water. We'll be fine, so I can pause you guys. Put you up to here. Now 2 beavers without a job. Okay, you guys are getting your logs. You guys are collecting scrap. Okay. Starting to think we're going to need more farmers. Get that built. High priority that. Nothing doing range. I can pause you. I can pause you. Alright. 4 beavers without a job. I guess you can be haulers. This has enough gears. Metal blocks are being made. Oh, can't do that one. Alright. You guys have drained out. So you can be paused for the time being. Got enough water. We definitely need to get... need to get wind power going. Vertical power shaft. Can I put that here? Alright. Well, then it looks like... we're putting it here. Straight line. Nothing to arrange. Pause you, pause you, pause you, pause you. All right. Power. Large turbine. All right. That should get us covered. Do that. Do that. All right. You guys get that done right away. Beaver without a job. Those can be demolished. Let's see. What about these? Yes, they can. All right. Need to get more carrots going. How are you doing reaching? Okay, you're good to reach down there. Alright, so carrots. Line of 3. And put bees on it. All right. Three beavers without a job. You need planks and metal blocks, but once you get the metal block, Then we can shut off the metal shop. Okay, I can shut you off. Alright, got 4 beavers without a job. Can't do anything up there. Can't do anything up there. We've been cutting as it goes. Alright, I guess they could cut that. Alright. You're good. Yeah, you got the mill, so you just need planks now. You need planks. Get that going. Alright, you guys are cutting. We're fine over here. Okay, we can cut this down. Alright. Yeah, we need to get this power going. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on logs, honestly. You know what? Pause you guys. Unpause this. You got another plank. You guys are fine. You know what, after you... Hold on. Not part of the colony, so... 0.8 days. So we can turn these back on. How are we looking here? Close. Alright, they got this finished, so now they're working on up here. Alright. Water's going to start flowing. Drought has ended. So, water should be... Here's water coming down from that way. Water coming down from that way. Alright. That's good to open up. Yeah, we need to get more food going. Yep. Stop flooding. Stop flooding. Alright. Come on. Sure likes to flood over here. You're fine. Got plenty of wood. You know what? Might as well let these people pump. Get the water really going. You're almost done. Yeah, there we go. We could potentially move all the farmhouses to over here. How are we looking? Oh, we're almost done over here. Yeah, now it's just getting the farmers in, which will be easy enough to do. Alright. So that should help with the food stores issue. That just needs to be hammered in and we get more power. Bad tide approaching. Alright, we got a large wind turbine going. Yep, got another water thing done. Apparently we can turn that off. Alright. If we get those taken care of, then we can put the farmhouses here, give us a little more growing room. Alright. How are we looking here? Planks. Planks and paper. No one's making paper. And plank production's not the greatest. Alright. So let's see. If we go something like this. Probably want to get one of the monuments going. The farmer's monument. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can place it here. Alright. Bad tide has started, so let's get that moved over. That goes to full. That goes to empty. That goes to full. That goes to empty. Alright, they got that going there. Well-being. Domed garden. Takes water, though. Monuments. Brazier of bonding. That takes planks. Oh, we don't have the science for it. You guys can pause. Okay, we're slowly improving the food situation. Put one here, one here. Have you sealed up? Alright, that is emptied. Well-being has gone up to 15. Ah, the statue is in. Alright. Okay, those are put in. Put one here. One here. We'll probably be able to close the hauling post. Alright, you guys are without water. Alright. Everything should be going good. Alright, let's see. Water, bad water pump. Yes, let's get one of those going. Medium storage. You will contain bad water. Alright, you guys are sitting on your butts again. So we're just gonna pause you. Let's see. We probably can get rid of you. Let's see. That should be fine. We can rebuild this. No, not that, not that. Delete that. Reduplicate. Reduplicate. Alright. We can demolish that. this down one more. To get more carrots. Oh, my phone is beeping at me. Why is my phone beeping at me? You guys are fine. Let's get this high prioritized. Alright, looks like potatoes are doing fine, carrots are doing fine. Alright, so... let's see. Sunflowers. Alright. Okay. So we're all good here. We got an extra windmill in. Seriously, folks. All right. Oh, hey, you. Why are you working? You're supposed to be just built, not working. Alright, so... Now, I'm not a fan of this, but... If we're going to do one of everything achievement... We need to do that. We're also going to need to do... Oh, wait, no. Don't put those there. Because eventually the big pumps are going to go in those spots. Oh, I know where they can be put. And they can be water. No, copy. This is already set to water. And we've got a medium tank for bad water. All right. Alright, so we got a lot of carrots in, we got a lot of potatoes, sunflowers could be better. And we're not too worried about berries. $7.8 days. Do we just need more planks being... Yeah, because I think we're going through planks. Power. Power shaft. Lumber mill. That's fine. Oh, that finally got built. Cut the world. All right. Okay. So 1 plank is good for 2 gears. So we've got 4 planks and 2 gears. Looks like we need more beavers. How do we want to do this? Well, double lodges would help. Honestly, I would prefer to just go to triple lodge, but... Yes, put in a double. Pathway up here. Alright. $5.2 days left. Alright, so what do we do? What do we do? Yeah, we need more beavers. Uh... We need to look at improving... well-being. Anything we can do? Let's take a look. How's our scores? Wet furs problem. Chestnut, spatterdock, bread, cattail. Alright, so we need to get... No, looks like we need a water pocket over here. Ad start in 2 minutes. And let's get that there. All right. And that should give us room to work with. Yeah, I think what we need to do is we need to get the, Have we really not got the stuff? Oh, because you need metal blocks. Well, we can turn this back on. Get this done. Uh, 2 days to go. We're all good here. Okay, our food production just went skyrocketing, so I think we're doing good there. Let's see, what do we need to get wheat going? We need a grist mill, right? That can be paused. That does wheat flour. So you would need... Alright. So bad tide's almost over. I'm thinking... Don't replant that. Alright. So 0.2 days. Oh, I can get these re-going. Alright. Nope. Waiting for the good water to push out all the bad. Alright, we got that. Come on. There we go. We've got water coming in. And we're not flooding. That's good. You need planks and gears, which is currently being made. Pause you, pause you. You can be wide open. That's doing its thing. All right. We're looking pretty good. All right. Come on, keep the beavers coming. All right. So, oh, we still have 11 open beds. You know what we could do? Demolish that. Oh, you guys already cleaned it up. Put a path under here. Demolish those. What you doing, Lulu? Hey, Lulu. What you doing? Get this built. Oh, we're also going to need a bakery. I guess we could put it here. Recipe, bread. Let's see, bread. There we go. Bread goes there. All right, we're good. Start growing wheat. All right, apparently we can't grow there. We're all good to here. Let's see. Do we need to do anything? I guess we could put that here. Storage for our wheat. And then a little storage for the wheat flour. All right. Got everything going. Let's get those done. Drought has started. 17-day drought. All right. And that's going to keep pumping. All right, if we need to let... Hey, Isu, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one today. All right. Everything seems to be working. One, two, three, four, five. So we got 15 farmer beavers. All right. They've almost got the wind project finished. How long does it take? Doesn't take that long. All right. So we should be getting bread soon. Beaver without a job. Well, hold on, we can fix that. Alright. So this is dried up, so we can pause you. Thank you for the hydrate. Very much appreciated. Hold on. Alright. Mama Noodle was howling at me. Alright, so... what else can we do for well-being? I mean, I guess we could have another Lido. Burp. And burp. Okay, so this is dried out. So we can open this. How goes it? Well, it's going pretty good. Everything seems to be surviving just fine. I think we're in the part of now how to build a good settlement. And let's see. Let's get another Lido here. And more showers here. Still waiting for the wheat to grow. I think we're on to the... Once this is done, we'll be on to working on this. Try to get our well-being improved. Too far from a district. Gosh dang it. Still too far? Alright, duplicate. That's not too far. Looks like we're mainly waiting on paper, which is being built as fast as possible. How's this going? Logs and planks. Well, Fraser of bonding. Okay, so we need about there. And the brazier of bonding. Oh, 3,000 science. That ain't happening for a bit. And how are we looking on the campfires? Campfires were doing good. Oh, we got some bread coming in. I didn't notice that. Well-being going up. If we get this going now... Oh, it can only be built on the ground, can it? Get that here. Duplicate. Put a light here. Light here. Shrub, shrub. So we need to pause that and pause that. And then we need to platform over. All right. We also need to think about getting the rooftop terraces going. Pathways. 4 over. We can go like this, like this, like this, and like this. And then... we can do something like that. Alright, rooftop terraces. So let's do something like this. Yes, I know I'm dedicating a lot of building. Should be fine. Yeah, that's a lot of building we just dedicated. Alright, so... we will put a pathway here. And a pathway here. There we go. Alright. Okay, we got all that going. How much metal do you take? 8 metal blocks per... Oh gosh, we really queued up a big building project. Three people... Oh, I see water has dropped. Alright, back to 2.5. You're back to 1.5. Alright, we're good. If you guys are going to get that going, might as well get that high prioritized. So we can start using the benefits of the rooftop terrace. Alright, rooftop terrace is connected. That's another well-being. Alright, might as well get that connected as well. Yeah, we're doing fine so far. Alright. Okay, so food is doing pretty good. So the question becomes what to do next, which I think we just gotta let the beavers do their thing with this. Let's get that going. Oh, they finished that, so we can build that and build that. Alright, 3 days of the drought left. Oh. Need to set you to... There we go. All right. What do we got here? You're almost done with the metal blocks. Let's get this high prioritized. What's the hold up? You need metal blocks and you just need logs. And we are low on both. So we need to get some lumberjacks going over here. Same with over here. And we need to reconnect this to the... Alright, reconnect it to the town. 1.2 days left. We got plenty of drinking water. Those guys are getting their logs. All right. So we got logs coming in. All right. Point 3 days. Drought's almost over. All right, cycle 15. So water's going to start coming in. This is going to fill up. No, we can't unpause that yet. We can actually get rid of that platform. Duplicate this. Honestly, should call it a sky terrace, not a rooftop terrace. Okay, that water's coming down. That water's coming down. We are good. All right. I guess we can unpause that now. Get rid of that. You guys are almost done. Let me guess, your hold up. Metal blocks. So we need more metal coming in. And what I'm gonna do... Alright. Well, probably could get more beavers going. Get that. Nothing doing range. Nothing doing range. Drought is approaching. Let me guess. They're having to go a long ways. Yeah, they're getting the wood. Come on. Last one. There we go. All right. Alright, so... just going to take a while for those beavers to grow up. Those logs are good. That's fine, so we can demolish this. That's being taken care of. You're not staffed. And you're not staffed. Alright. Alright, all the power is in. That's good. Alright. So how are we looking up here? Slow. That's how we're looking. Alright, so we got 11 open beds. I want to get explosives going so we can dynamite this little patch here. Drought started. Wow. How do we go from here? Alright, we're getting a bunch of wood over there. They're slowly making progress on this. Oh, well-being is up to 18 now. Alright, so we're good there. So we just need... well, yes, more beavers. Alright, let's see, what else can we do for... agoras, dome garden, dance hall. Ooh, shrub is not getting as many as I thought it would. Alright, well, let's see, decoration. Can't put a shrub there. Can put one there. Can put one there. Can put one there. One there. Let's see, what else can we do? Lantern's not doing much. planks coming in. Yeah, we're really good on food and water. Alright, we're doing fine there. You know what? Let's come down here. And we will grab more wood. Alright, so we're good up here. We're collecting from over here just fine. We've got 75 beavers. Alright, let's get this emptied out. Okay, back to 1.5. Alright. Bunch of beavers grew up. Liking the look of this. Okay, you guys are without work. So, let's get some doubles going. A triple. And we'll start deforesting up here. So that can be paused, that can be paused, that can be paused, that can be paused. All that is fine. Alright. Explosives. That's in landscaping, isn't it? There, explosive factory. I want explosives. Let's actually do a medium warehouse of explosives. There we go. Alright, so now you just need metal blocks. So I'm thinking we need another smelter going on. We need to get more scrap going. Also need to look into getting up here. Get up here. Wood chopping. Alright, we're all good there. Got 2 beavers without a job. Oh, I see some dry water, so we need to come up to here. Alright, you guys are starting to complain about lack of trees to cut down. So we can pause you, pause you, pause you. Alright, we had a bunch of water come out. Should be good for now. Alright, nothing doing range. You guys... Oh, yeah, you definitely got it. Yep, hold on. I see a tree. Yeah, not worth it. Yeah, screw it. Before harvesting the world, we're... Nah. We can pause you. You guys are still waiting on the middle blocks. You don't have any power, so I'm just going to pause you. Alright, you are out of water, so... I'm going to come up here. Let the rest of it out. Alright, you can go back to 2.5. And... yeah, slowly but surely. Let's high prioritize this construction. Actually, you know what? You're going to be slightly high. That's going to be the highest. Let's see. Oh, geez. You guys are waiting for a lot of metal blocks. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Change the order. Ad start in 3 minutes. It'll be the last ads of the stream. Ugh. All right. Eight beavers without a job. How's the power looking? 574 out of 780. That ain't good. Alright. Let's get this hooked up. Hook you up. Hook you up. And hook you up. Ugh. All right. Come on. Get the stuff connected. Oh, drought's over. Alright. So, this should be filling up with water. This should be filling up with water. Slowly but surely, you guys are getting stuff built. Oh, water's overflowing. Alright. And that's almost done. So we can unpause you. Alright. We've now got explosives going. You know what? Let's put that here. And you will take bad water. Alright. Everything's going fine here. Flooded buildings. Not good. Alright, how are we looking? Not great. You guys are making metal blocks. Uh... Alright, so... looks like everything's moving along. We just need to let things do its stuff. Got a few metal blocks. Drought is approaching. Alright. You guys just need gears and paper. You got logs there. You want supply goods to other warehouses. Congrats on bingo, Kender. I think we're good to get rid of this. Yeah. The Queen Frog. Alright. Why are beavers complaining about hunger? There's over 1,000 units of food. I'm in a silly mood. Ah. Oh, it is Sunday, so... can you reach that? Yes, you can. You can reach all of that. Alright. Well, we're good then. Well... let's see... get this across here. So I guess I really need that, not... let's see. Demolish. That needs to be demolished. And floodgates. For the time being, just put them at 0 so we don't... Because I don't want this getting blocked up and then just pouring all over the land. Well, these are looking pretty good. So I can up the priority on those. Let's see. This is coming along. Just needs planks, gears, and paper. How are we looking power-wise? Woo! 4,000 power? Yes, please. Alright, how are we looking over here? You need 8 metal blocks. Let's up that priority. Oh, they're now being built. Three beavers without anything to do? You know what? Let's get more metal collectors going. Drought has started. 25-day drought. Whew. That's going to be a rough one. Alright, so we're looking fine here. We can pause this for the time being. Alright. 2 beavers without a job. That's what you get playing hard mode. Well, yeah. I'm excited about the challenge. How we doing? You got the planks. You got the planks. Alright, you know what? Let's get another monument going. Oh. 400 planks. That's gonna be a lot. Gosh dang it. Pick up, wind. Pick up. Oh, there we go. Wind's picking up again. Alright, so we got all that. What the? Get that? Oh, they finally got it done. Never mind. Don't have to tell you guys to get it done. You're just waiting for 9 more gears. You're waiting for everything else. Nothing to do in range? Oh, yeah, you're finished. Okay. Alright. How are we doing here? One more gear. And you're still waiting for stuff. How are we looking over here? Slowly but surely. And how are we looking here? Very slow. Alright, that's been removed. We can demolish this. Alright, that's finished. So now you're being worked on. You just need the paper and the gears. What do we got? What do we got? You're almost done. And you're almost done. Okay, you just need the gears. You're getting us explosives, which... Alright. Let's see. Landscaping, there we go. Oh, I have not unlocked regular dynamite? Well, let's fix that. Yes. Give me a big old open space. Alright. That'll do. Oh, they got this all finished. That's good. How are we looking water-wise? Water... That's about to tap out. So empty you. Is that all the water? Back to 1.5. Alright, we can turn this back on. Get that working. Okay, so you're being made. Metal blocks are coming in. They're placing the dynamite. Alright. So this is fine for now. $2.7K water. Oh. You're still... Yeah, you're supplying logs to others. Alright, getting you guys going. You've got the metal blocks, you almost have the planks. Big thing is the gears. How are we doing up here? Slowly but surely. Okay, so that's finished. So we can demolish that. We can bring that up here. That way we don't have bad water coming down here anymore. Well-being's not going up. Okay, so let's see. What's going on? Might need more rooftop terraces. Needs more contemplation. Contemplation spots. Path. Is that one there? Alright. You're a quarter of the way done. You're waiting for gears. Do. Oh, that's dried up. So that goes to 1.5. Yeah, we queued up a lot of dynamite. Alright, we got some more contemplation spots. Alright. Alright, 40%. Well, Almost halfway there. Dynamite's being placed. Alright, so this is what we need to do. Metal's getting collected. How are we doing up here? We're doing great, so we can demolish that. Wish our well-being would get better. How's our water looking? Dry. This is still waiting on gears. This is still getting its planks. Five more gears and it'll be finished. Okay, we're all good there. So you go up to 2.5. I swear, it feels like an ant's crawling on me or something. Who knows? Alright, okay. This is done, so we can start getting that going. That's done. Still have 12 days to go. Drought. We've almost got that finished. Looking pretty good. I think next session we're going to have to focus on getting, doing some rebuilding. You know, get things reorganized and all that. Died from drying out. Well, that ain't good. Yeah, we're out of bad water. I know we could do a bad water rig. That would get us consistent. Draws water or bad water in from one side and discharges it on the other. Other buildings can be built on top. Requires access to water. Mechanical pump, discharge. Want to get into the large water pump. Don't need to do that. So no more dynamite being placed. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Yeah, I think this would be a good point to call it.